My question was, do you think you're an emotional person? So wonderful answers. Emotions are very important aspect of life. You should never ignore emotions, how you feel. Okay. But again, when you say emotional, in our heart, we feel it's a positive quality, and all of us feel that people take advantage of us because we are emotional. Actually, we feel pity on ourselves because we are emotional and we think it's a good quality. Deep down within, we feel it's a good quality, but we don't distinguish the type of emotions we feel. Okay. Emotion of love, emotion of compassion is the only positive quality. Okay. Rest everything, emotion of hurt, jealousy, or what we call getting hurt from others, is when they talk about us or they say something negative about us, is not a positive quality. Other than that, love and compassion is very good. But most of the time, love or compassion is not there because what Jayanti said, we are too attached to people or things. Now we have to explore this word attachment, and non-attachment is very commonly used in yoga. In Sanskrit, it's called asakti or asanga. I'll give you an example of a gross object, like a physical object. Suppose you want to take care or clean your chair, and you're attached to your chair. You're attached, you cannot, chair moves along with you. Will you be able to clean or take care of that chair? No, right? Because you won't be able to see the chair properly. Maybe you can just clean the arms of the chair, but rest you cannot see because you're attached to the chair. That's physical, you're physically attached to the chair. Similarly, closer the relationship, we are more attached. Mentally, what it means being attached is that my emotions are dependent on the other person's behavior and circumstances. That my emotional vulnerability is present with the other person. That's the level of attachment. As a human being, we interact with them more. We are concerned with them more, with the family and then friends, and the circle gradually, like it dissipates, right? That energy of emotions dissipate gradually as we move out of the friends and family circle. It's less for people who are distant, right? Or another part of the world. This is very common as an animal instinct because our emotions are attached to, close to whomever we live with first. Okay. Yoga teaches us to be non-attached. That's what I'm saying. Talking about non-attachment means our emotions, we are not emotionally dependent on somebody or something. That's non-attachment. But that doesn't mean you don't have love and compassion or care for the person.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Similarly, like you're not attached to the chair, that means you're able to clean the chair more, right? Better way. Similarly, as a human beings, the more you connect within, like in yoga, we connect within, we know our own mind and our feelings, more we come to an observation point of view. Okay. Then we can, once we start observing, getting aware of our own self, then only we can detach ourselves from people and situation, no matter how close they are. Okay. But then you become more caring for them. You have
that's true.
Compassion. Okay. So that's what is asanga or asakti in Sanskrit, or non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean apathy. A lot of people think that, oh, I should not be caring or I should not be talking to them. I don't care what they say. There's nothing like that. Even if your child gets angry on you, curses you or whatever, right? Your love and compassion for them doesn't change at all, nor do you get hurt by them. Understood? It's a little bit of understanding is coming because you get the compassion because the other, okay, it's for us to understand that non-attachment to be developed inside, no matter what the situation, what they have opinion about you. A person who is non-attached doesn't have opinion about anybody. At that point, when you reach a height of non-attachment, you don't feel a difference between your child and another person's child in another part of the world. That's a height of non-attachment. It starts with your child. Like then only you can gaze yourself as a real Siddha Purush or, accomplished in yoga in your mind. Even if your family member is having a lot of trouble, you will do everything for them, but you will not be emotionally disturbed, even if they are dying. And it is true, it happens. It comes with practice. It comes with a lot of practice, and it comes with a lot of understanding. Our mind has to be a little translucent to absorb that knowledge. of non-attachment, or get to that stage, I would say. But all the practices, what you do every day, your yoga, meditation, everything leads to that. Only if that vision comes, it's a very high vision. So if you think you're emotional, think twice. What feeling is making you feel emotional? Is it the feeling of hurt? And to answer back, and thinking people take advantage of you? That's not emotions. That's, I would say, it's in Sanskrit, it's called vikar. Vikar means negative modification of the mind. But emotions, the pure emotions, are just for love and compassion. That's what emotions are. And it's very, very important. But if you do feel hurt, that's also an emotional, but it's emotional problem. And you need to deal with it. And it comes with developing awareness within. So let's start. Today's mantra is given by Shankaracharya, Adi Shankaracharya. He wrote beautiful verses. And this is just one paragraph, a stanza of asangoham, asangoham. Asangoham punah punah. Asanga means I am detached. So every time you feel that you're emotional, that means you're attached to a relationship. Okay. So try to chant this verse, what we are doing today. Asangoham, asangoham, asangoham punah punah. Punah punah means again and again. That means we have to practice this again and again and again. You have to remind your mind that I don't have to feel hurt because of this, understand other person's perspective, and still do the best for everybody, okay, any given situation. Because our rishis, ancient rishis, the sages have told us we are Sat Chit Anand. Sat means ever existing. Nothing will happen to us, will always exist, no matter what others have opinion about us. Chit is we are always conscious being. We are the awareful witness of all the situations and people around us, okay. Anand means the fullness, the completeness that you feel inside once you connect with your own self. Then you don't need that emotional dependency on anybody. Even if you call sometimes 2 or 3 times, they don't reply to you, you don't feel bad about it. You just let it go. Maybe the other person is busy or something is going on with their life. We don't know, right? And then your happiness or your sadness is not dependent on anybody. So with that feeling, we'll sit in the seat of meditation in Dhyan Mudra and just focus on a breath. Gently close your eyes. And observe your posture. And with this feeling that I'm here to strengthen myself physically and emotionally so that I can be available for people irrespective of their opinions. That is real non-attachment. No matter what you think about me, I'm there for you. It's okay. That stability is non-attachment. And thinking that people take advantage of me because I'm emotional or I'm helpful is also a negative feeling. I'll still try to help people as much as I can, no matter what they feel about me. I'll do to my best of capacity every moment of my life. I'll try to replace the hurt and sadness with love and compassion. And I understand that I can only do that when I'm connected within all the time. Not only when I come to my mat, but every moment of my life. And for next 1 hour, I focus here and now, trying to foster that feeling within me. Take a deep breath in and out. Just listen to the chanting. And then if you get it, you can chant along, or you can just coordinate your breath with one sentence. Inhale and exhale with each sentence. All right. Let's begin. Asangoham, 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 punah punah. Satchidananda Rupa Aham Eva Hamavyayam Asangoham 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 Punah Punah Satchidananda Rupoham Aham Eva Hamavyayam Asangoham 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 Punah Punah Satchidananda Rupam Aham Eva Hamavyayam Asangoham 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 Punah Punah Satchidananda Rupam Aham Eva Hamavyayam. Last round. Asangoham 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 Punah Punah Satchidananda Rupa Aham Eva Hamavyayam. Just focus on your in-breath and out-breath. Inhale and exhale, feeling the nostril breath. Feeling the deep connection within. Start the alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom Pranayam. The right thumb closing your right nostril, inhaling through the left. Closing the left with the ring finger. Exhaling through the right. Inhale right. Exhale left. The key point is you should not be making any sound with your breath. It should be slow, smooth, and gentle. Feel the cool in breath and the warm out breath. Make it slow, smooth, and gentle. We'll do it for 1 more minute. have this feeling that everything is within me. More I connect within, less I'm dependent on others. That means I'm more available for others. Because the purpose of life is only to give our positive energy to others. There's no other purpose of life. Just like a tree gives shade to others, I'm there to provide relief to others. But the tree itself, when it becomes wet, doesn't provide shade to others. I have to contemplate within where I'm emotionally wet inside, always leaking, or I'm emotionally strong. As I connect within, stops my emotional leakage, makes me stronger. And finish off your alternate nostril breathing and start Kapalbhati. Focus on your tummy. You can do 1 second, 1 contraction, Samanya Gati. 1 second, 2 contractions, Madhyam Gati. Or 1 second, 4 contractions, Tivra Gati. You can choose your speed. People with high blood pressure or hernia, only choose first speed. We'll do it for 2 minutes. Make sure your spine is straight, chin parallel to the floor. No other body part is tight. Eyes relaxed, facial muscles relaxed. We'll do it for 1 more minute. Thirty more seconds, keep going. And finish off your Kapalbhati and just take a few deep breaths. And gently open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats. And let's get some energy into our body. So let's do Bhastrika, 20 counts, up and down. Inhale and exhale, okay? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Place your hand palm facing up on your lap. Just close your eyes. Feel the energy rising. Inhale and exhale deep for 2 counts. Okay, 1 more round of 20. Inhale, exhale. Make sure you're not feeling dizzy. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently relax. Take a few deep breaths in and out. We'll start with gentle neck rotation. So inhale, look right, and then look left. One breath, one movement, all the way. Stretch from right to left. Feel your neck muscles. And try to stretch as comfortably as you can without any pain. No sharp shooting or burning pain. Any posture should be comfortable and relaxed. A little stretch pain is fine. Back in the center. Okay, hand in the heart center, chin to the chest. And then inhale up, spread your wings as the fingers are trying to touch each other. Again, exhale, inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, chin to the chest, stretch your back muscles. Inhale, squeeze. Few more times. We work a lot on our computer these days and devices. It's a good way to unwind those front tight muscles. Inhale out. Exhale, chin to the chest. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Extend your legs in front. Okay? And just release your tingling numbness, thus moving your leg from side to side, up and down, whatever it takes. And then just move your legs up and down. Feeling your muscles, feeling your joints, and hold and move your ankle up and down. You don't have to strain your shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't hold it up like this. Just relax. Knee tight, that leg is held on its own. No external support required. Gently down. The other side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale, exhale. And then hold tight. And then move your ankle up and down. Hold your kneecap tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, spread your legs out in front. Okay, and then one leg, right leg in towards your body. Left toes pointing towards your face. Inhale, straighten your spine. With the left hand, try to touch the left toes. If not, put it on your shin bone, wherever it takes to be comfortable, okay? No sharp pain again. Inhale, right hand up and put it behind your back. And add a little twist to the body and look back towards your right elbow. Hold that position and breathe. Bring attention to your body part which requires your attention. Try to get into that posture with ease. Let the gravity do its work for the leg. Just inhale and exhale. Expand your belly as you inhale. Contract your belly as you breathe out. One more deep breath in this position. Feel your hip or behind your knee, wherever you're feeling the strain. Very gently release your hand, come back into this posture, and let's repeat on the other side. Straighten your spine first, sit equally on both the butts. Right hand touches your right toes or your shin bone, wherever you can have a comfortable posture. Inhale up, bend your elbow towards the back of the head and look towards your left elbow. Very gentle twist. I don't want anybody to strain their neck. The neck should not be strained, just gentle look. Inhale and exhale. Keep pushing your left knee down, left thigh down. The left thigh should not lift up and the right knee should be pressing down. So the leg muscles are activated. Inhale and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to butterfly. Adjust your butt, sit equally both sides and just flap your wings. You can just close your eyes, relax your facial muscles, relax your shoulder muscles, elbow and hand muscles. Only focus on the inner thigh muscles. Just stretching. Take 5 deep breaths, feeling the muscles of your thighs. Each and every action in yoga will lead towards that stability of mind, that emotional strength we are all looking for. So just connect your body and mind together. Feel your body. Now relax. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, go down as much as possible. Hold that stretch. Okay. If you can drop your elbows down like this, you can do that. If not, stay wherever you can. Okay. Make sure you're not leading with your neck. Make sure you're not straining your neck. Neck should be leading either at your fingertips or up in front, so that your neck muscles are also activated, not hanging, because you'll produce a strain there. Focus is on the inner thighs. And breathe. Send all your breath energy on your inner thighs. We hold a lot of emotions in our lower chakras. We are activating our Swadishthana and also we did Muladhara. It is closely related to the hip tightness. The more you release these tight muscles, all the prana will flow up to the higher chakras, higher consciousness, higher awareness. It's just about developing that awareness within. Also the module for our Manas program, which we are doing these days. So participants of the Manas, please focus on your body part that requires attention right now. One more deep breath in this position. Gently release and just hug your knees and just rest for a moment. Inhale and exhale against the resistance of your thighs. Feel your lower abs go in and out for 5 deep breaths. Inhale, expand your tummy. Exhale, contract your tummy. Keep your knees together. There you have the space. Yoga is all about creating the space within so that we can accommodate every emotions within us. All right, let's come to half kneeling position. Take your right leg out in front and curl your back toes. Get this posture. So this way. Okay. Inhale, take your right hand up and left hand grabs the heel. Add a little bend to your back. Feel your lower back and breathe. Increase the awareness to the lower lumbar area. Inhale and exhale for 5. Release your right toes. Your right toes should not be digging too deep into the ground. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come back and we'll switch sides. Left leg is out. Right leg toes curled and heel up so that you can grab it easily. Inhale and just add a little back bend. Awareness at the level of your lower lumbar region. The lower chakras. Hold and breathe. When we compress and expand, that's where the energy exchange happens. Inhale and exhale for 5, 4. The left biceps is close to the ear. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's go into the child's pose. Just the opposite thing. Bring awareness to again your low back and see if you feel any kind of pain there, or strain, or just heaviness. Whatever you're feeling, bring your awareness there and breathe, your belly breathing. Feel your breath going into the lower lumbar area. Around your low back, around your hips. Feel your breath energy spreading that area, creating more space. Back to Marjarasana, cat position. Tie the spine a bit. Inhale up. Exhale into the chest. Round your back. Spread your shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale into the chest. 3 more times. Inhale up. One last time. Extend your right leg parallel to the floor. Hold that position. And then left hand. Inhale further, arch your back. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, arch your back like a boat. 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. Coordinate your breath with movement. 5. Let's do it 8 times. 6. Feel your low back. Maybe one last time. Relax. Take a moment to breathe. Focus attention on your deep diaphragmatic breathing, your belly going up and down. Always as you exhale, contract your belly. Let's do the left leg and right hand. So first get stability. Left leg parallel to the floor and right hand parallel to the floor, okay? Inhale, increase the arch up and then exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. One last time. Just sit in Vajrasana. Awareness in the lower lumbar area. Maybe just massage it a little bit if it's hurting. Just give all the tender love and care there. Good to be emotional. But what kind of emotions? Love and compassion, okay? Remember that. Inhale and exhale. Let's go into Parvatasana. Curl your toes and lift your hips up. And pedal so that your heels start touching the ground. Adjust your legs. Stretch those tight calf muscles. Feel your belly. It's a good time to do the Ujjayi breath. If you know how to do it, you're making a hissing sound, gentle hissing sound. Don't try to clear your throat or breathe too heavy. Take your right leg up. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Plant it in between the two hands. Hold this position. And gently come into Virbhadrasana 1. Add a little back bend and look up. And in the Namaskar position up like this. Okay? Add a little back bend and again feel your low back. Inhale and exhale for 5, 4. And say mentally, you're strong. I am strong. I have the power within. One more deep breath in this position. Adjust the position of your legs and come to Virbhadrasana 2. Hold that right knee so that you're still able to see your right toes. So shoulders squeezing back, okay? Don't drop it. It should be parallel to the floor, okay? That's when the endurance develops. Tuck in your belly, tuck in your perineal muscles. Hold everything towards the core. The core for the shoulder is shoulder blade. Core for the lower part is tummy. Just hold everything in. Now drop your back hand, left hand, and then flip this right hand and reverse the warrior. Separate Virbhadrasana and the biceps are touching the ear. And hold that position. Still trying to hold the pelvic floor muscles in. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to the center. Gently release this leg. Drop this hand. Hold this position. And just breathe for 2 deep breaths. Now turn towards the left side. Your left knee is bent now. Have a 2 feet gap. Nice distance. Still able to see the toes? Tuck in your belly. Veerbhadrasana 1 on the left side. Up in Namaskar position and then take it back. And a little back bend so that you're aware of your lower lumbar area. That's where our focus is today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hands. Look at your left fingers and hold your shoulders steady. Parallel to the floor, tummy tucked in, pelvic floor muscles sucked in. Steadiness of the posture brings the steadiness of our emotions. Inhale and exhale. If you can endure the steadiness of the posture, you can endure anybody's emotions also. That's how you become strong. One more deep breath in this position, keeping your tummy tucked in and pelvic floor up. Drop your back hand, reverse this arm, and flip the warrior. Biceps touching the ear. Hold that position. Feel wherever your body takes you. Maybe it's your low back, maybe it's your hips, maybe it's your pelvic floor muscles. Maybe it's your thighs. One more deep breath. And then come here. And stay in this position. Just drop your hand. Make sure legs are stable. You're not sliding out. Want any falls here? Falls in the literal sense, falls where when you fall down. And false also is opposite of truth, right? Just playing with words. We want the truth to come out. We want our negative emotions to come out. We have to drain out, right? But we cannot drain out. What we can do is we can only fill in good things. Then the muck and the dirt will come out. That's the principle of strengthening our mind. Because whatever has gone into the mind will never come out. We can only replace it gradually with good things. Okay, from here, I would like you to go into squat, like a wide angle squat this way, okay? So that your shin bone is like 90 degrees to the floor. Again, you're not bent from your tummy, you're straight, okay? Tummy tucked in, like a goddess pose, but we're going to go down. We're going to go down from the top of our body, plant our hands down this way. Hold that position. Release your toes on both sides and hold. Don't drop your neck. Don't drop your neck. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently come up, back into the goddess pose, and then straighten out. Heel toe, come back to the center. And just take a moment to relax in Shitil Tadasana. Close your eyes, release your toes. Keep your shoulders relaxed, keep your eyes relaxed. And breathe. Say thank you to your own self for coming here and enduring this practice. It's not that easy. Let's do 2 sets of Surya Namaskar, okay? Hand in the heart center, come at the top of your mat. Straighten your body, inhale up. So know how to do it, just keep going. One breath, one movement. Keep going. Just close your eyes if you're done and just breathe. We'll wait for everybody to finish. Feel your heartbeat if you can. All right, put your hand in Namaskar Mudra whenever you're done. Have a steady posture. Bring awareness to your toes. It should not be digging too deep in the ground. Bring awareness to the pressure that your feet are making with the ground. Feel the base of your toes. Feel your heels. Feel the pressure of the body on the ground. The deep inhale, take your arms up. Straighten your spine as if somebody's pulling you. Go up on your tippy toes. And then come into Utkatasana, which is chair pose. Okay? So you're not bending too much forward. So it's like this. Okay? Hold that position. Try to sink a bit deeper. Inhale and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release everything up again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Release your toes. Your toes should not be too tight. 3, 2, knees are together. And 1. Knees together. Yeah. And then up again. Inhale up. Feel the burning sensation in your thighs. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently go to the ground and go on your tippy toes. Hold that position and see if you can balance yourself. Straighten your spine just with a finger touch here. And if you're able to leave that and come to the Namaskar Mudra. If you're able to create that balance within you and breathe. Knees are together. Knees are together. Inhale and exhale. Let your toes dance a bit. Feel the vibration under the toes. They're trying so hard. Inhale and exhale. Now spread your knees a bit and then put your hands in between and then take your right toes pointing towards the face, leg on the right side. You can adjust your hand, see if you can balance this position, or you can drop your toes for increased balance and then come to the Namaskar Mudra. Inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Gently release. Use your hands. Pull it back and let's go on the other side. If it's too difficult for you, you can drop your knee also on the ground and also your toes. Okay? You can choose. Maybe just drop the toes and see how you feel. And balance. Your spine should be straight. Tummy tucked in. Pelvic floor muscles tucked in. Inhale and exhale. 5. If you fall, just smile at yourself. That's okay. The most important is that we are here, right? We started our practice. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we come back. That was a good job. It was not an easy posture. Come to the lying down position. Just relax your heels and toes, maybe like just move it round and round. And lie down completely flat on the floor. And bend your hips and knees. Hold that position. And just feel your belly breath. Inhale and exhale. Drop both the knees on the left side. Twist, add a twist. And look to the right side. You put your hands in the T position. Inhale and exhale. Feel your belly breathing. Feel your low back twisting. Deep breath in this position. Come back to the center and drop your knees to the opposite side and look on the other side. Feel your lumbar spine twisting and your belly breathing nice and deep. See how deep breathing happens naturally at the end of the class? Come back to the center. Put your legs in the Namaskar position, so butterfly in the lying down position. Supta Baddha Konasana. Butterfly position. Tuck your perineal muscles up. Inhale and exhale. Just let the gravity do its work, okay? Don't hold your knees tight. Just let it fall with the gravity and just breathe 5 deep breaths. Very relaxing pose. One more deep breath in and out. Extend your legs and we'll go into final pose of Shavasana. Hands facing the sky, legs falling to the side, toes drop down on the side, and just feeling your belly rise and fall. Repeat the goal or the sankalp of your practice 3 times in your mind. This is a promise given to your own breath. This promise always fructifies because breath is your best friend. Any sankalp taken in the process of Yoga Nidra always bears positive results because it connects you to your goal in a deep subconscious level. Always choose a simple, short goal in the process of Yoga Nidra. Focus back on your belly. Feel the rise and fall. Let's start the gentle body scan with bringing your attention to right hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, right side of the chest, going down the waist, right hip, thigh, knee, shin bone, ankle, entire right foot. Now bring awareness to your left hand thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, left side of the chest, going down the waist, left hip, thigh, knee, shin bone, ankle, entire left foot. Bring awareness to both legs together, the pillars of our body. Okay, thank you to your legs for being there. Bring attention to your belly again. Take a deep breath in and out. Say thanks to all the internal organs for helping you digest and absorb the food so that you can get that constant source of energy for everything in your life. So many millions of cells are constantly working for us without us being aware of it. Similarly, there are millions of people working for us. We don't even know. Simple, small product that we use, we find it very useful in our life, is produced somewhere across the world by somebody we don't even know. But that connection, feeling that gratitude, having that feeling of love for that person who created that small tool for you should always be there, no matter what you use in life. Look at all the non-living things that you use, your devices, with love and compassion from today. Say thank you to each and everything that you use in your life. Bring attention to your heart center. Say thank you to your heart and lungs for working for you relentlessly since your birth. Say thank you to your throat for giving you the expression of speech, which is a potent weapon and to be used with compassion and love only. Only for benefit of others, we should speak. Bring attention to your chin, right cheek, left cheek, nose, right eye, left eye, forehead center, top of the head, back of the head touching the mat, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, entire back, buttocks, right thigh, left thigh, right calf, left calf, right heel, left. Feel the entire back body touching the mat. Feel the weight of your body on the mat. Feel the complete surrender. Complete dependency on Mother Earth. The more we surrender on a mat, the more we connect within. Stay here and now. Feel your body getting heavier and heavier and heavier. The happiness is within me. Like I don't want to depend physically on anybody. I don't want to depend emotionally on anybody. This intention will keep you going to achieve that non-attachment. And then at that point, you'll be filled with love and compassion for everybody. Take a deep breath in, wiggle your toes and your fingers, move your head from side to side and gently turn to your right side, bending your hips and your knees. And stay in the sideline position, awareness on your tummy, breath, feeling your tummy go in and out. And see how deep breathing is happening naturally when your mind is completely calm. This is the most natural state of our mind and body. Feel like staying here forever. So relaxing. And you can create that state throughout the day. More you connect within, you'll be like this, no matter you're interacting with the world or doing your chores. And that's a promise of yoga. Such a wonderful feeling, such a wonderful state of mind. Take a deep breath in and out. Very gently come to a sitting position. If you feel like you can stay in this position. Whenever you're ready, come to a sitting position with hands in heart center, feeling the gratitude for the moment. Inhale and exhale. Just repeat this mentally. I thank myself for coming here today to invest some time for my body and my mind. I understand that more time I invest for self-care, I'll get more physical freedom and emotional freedom. And this is my ultimate goal. There is nothing more important than to take care of our own self. We'll finish with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Rub your hands together. Generate some heat, the energy from your practice. When your hands are sufficiently warm, gently press your eyes and see the depth within your own self. And then gently rub your face, your neck, your chest, your legs, and hands, and feel each and every part of your body getting energized. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. I'll see you next time. Namaste.